Hi, powerful leaders. This episode is from a live training that I do weekly inside my Facebook group called the Powerful Female Coaches and Leaders Community. Feel free to join us inside the group so I can get to know you better and I can answer any questions you might have. I just love the live interaction, answering to your question, listening to your stories. There is so much power in connecting in a deeper way, and I really hope you do take this invitation. The way I edit these episodes is really to give you all the value, but if you want to have the live interaction, ask any questions, and get them answered by me, please join us in the Powerful Female Coaches and Leaders community. I can't wait to see you there, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Welcome to the Powerful Female Leaders Podcast. I'm your host, Anna Patricia Bourgeois, certified business coach. I am here to help you up-level, generate consistent wealth, increase your confidence, attract dream clients, and master your mindset so that you can fully own your power and achieve next-level results in your online business and beyond. Every week, a powerful conversation will take place with amazing guests, or I'll share from my experience to help inspire you to start and scale the business of your dreams while being powerfully you. The time has come to stop playing small, stop hiding, and stop waiting. Now is the perfect time for you to passionately pursue your heart's desire as the powerful leader you were born to be. Are you ready? Let's do this. And today's topic is all about how to get unstuck when making business decisions. Every single day as entrepreneurs, we are faced with making countless decisions, and it's important to understand how to get unstuck so we can move forward confidently and to generate the results that we desire. I want to start this with a little story. I remember when I was suffering from IBS and just anxiety and depression, this was a few years ago, where I felt trapped and I felt unmotivated, unfulfilled. I wasn't living my purpose. Yes, I was okay. I was doing okay. I had everything, but I always knew I wanted more. I always knew there was something bigger for me out there. And it was just so much. Just the thought of going to work 9 to 5, it was so draining. And sitting in front of a computer all day and building someone else's business, it was just not my thing. And the funny thing I realize now is I had a choice. Back then, I had a choice and I was choosing to live this way. And at any given moment, I could have, say to myself, I'm choosing better for myself. But I didn't. And it's because of all the conditioning, the fears, the doubts. They all play a part in keeping you small. But what if I do this thing and it fails? Or what if I say the wrong thing? Or what if I cannot make ends meet? Or will I go bankrupt? Will I die? We spiral down and we overthink things. And yeah, it takes a strong person to recognize and be aware that all of these thoughts, all of these fears and these doubts are normal, right? The way our brain is wired is to keep us safe. And if we're telling our brain, no, I want to go bigger, I want something better for myself, but it's going to take courage and bravery, it sends those little signals. And yeah, it's just a terror of making the wrong decision. It can be so overwhelming. And you will either be paralyzed by it, by the self-doubt, and changing your decision over and over again, or you will escape the discomfort. And you're going to be like, nope, I'm not doing it. Yes, I want it, but I'm not doing it. I'm too comfortable. And you might be missing out when you do that. So we have to truly be aware of that, because when we're indecisive, honestly, not being able to make a decision, it's honestly worse than just trying and failing. I don't like the word failing because I truly believe that we learn. We're all on this mission to learn, and it's all learning and stepping stones, right? Like, you live or you learn. It's either this or that. There's no, in my mind, failing doesn't exist because everything I do works out for me. And that's the mindset. That's the mindset we're going to talk about, right? And so maybe right now you're stuck in a decision. Let me know what that is in the comments. If you're catching this on the replay, let me know what that is. But what is that decision that you're stuck on? Maybe it's like, maybe you're not sure if your business will succeed. Maybe you're stuck between keep going or pivot or shift, or maybe you're not sure if you should invest in that coach, or maybe you're not sure if you should go back to a 9 to 5 or go full time, or like, what's that decision that you're facing right now? No matter what it is you're going through, staying stuck in the boundaries of what feels safe and familiar is what will keep you where you're at. And I know you know this, right? So how was I actually able to make the scary decision and take action and completely change my life? And how do I do it today when I'm faced with those big decisions that I have to make? Here's what I do all the freaking time. And if you take this piece of advice and apply it, I guarantee you will go far. Okay. What I do is I sit down and I think about, is the pain of where I am right now greater than the fear and the what ifs, right? Think about it. Because the cost of inaction, of doing something, is usually bigger than the fear and the doubts that come up. So my cost of inaction, if I wouldn't have went all in on my dreams and bet on myself and started my business, it's not only on my mental health, right? But it's also living a life of regrets, right? That's the biggest fear that I have. I don't want to end my life on my deathbed and being like, holy shit, I'm regretting this. Like, I should have gone all in. I should have done this. I should have started. I should have like pushed through and keep going. I don't want to live a life of regret. So the cost of inaction for me was bigger than the fears and the what ifs. So I want you to ask yourself, will this decision help me reach my goals faster? Will this decision empower me in taking the necessary steps to thrive in my life, in my business? Will this investment help me step into the leader I know I'm meant to be and get to the results I meant to have? Will this help me grow and learn and evolve? Honestly, if you answered yes, you should go for it, honestly. And it's also not about having the perfect answer either. That's not what we're after here. It's truly about knowing what's best for you, where you're at in your journey, and remembering, like I said, there's no failure. There's only stepping stones of learning, which brings us to success, right? Success is not a straight line, right? It's always like this. But without the dips, there wouldn't be highs. The lows and the highs complement themselves. So you cannot go around all your life being afraid of the dips, of the failures, right? It's really, in all honesty, you cannot get it wrong. You cannot get this wrong. So when you overcomplicate every decision, when you don't fall through on your decisions, when you're constantly changing your mind, you're subconsciously proving to yourself that you can't trust yourself, that you make bad decisions, that, you're sending these messages to your subconscious, and your brain will find evidence to prove that you're right. So you see how impactful that is. So, and this also impacts your messaging, right? Because if you know you can't trust yourself, if you know you make bad decisions, it's going to reflect in your content, in your messaging. You're going to subconsciously create content that calls in people that feel the same way, right? And that's the number one thing that I hear all the time. Anna, I always attract clients who aren't committed, who aren't a good fit, who cannot afford, who doesn't do the work, right? And this is all based on your potential clients making a decision. So if you have a hard time making decisions and sticking through them, it's going to reflect in your content, in your messaging, and you're going to end up attracting the same type of people. So how do we switch this? How do we get out of that and actually, make powerful decisions? Is to trust ourselves, right? Stand by our decisions no matter what. It's all about trusting ourselves. On a scale of 1 to 10 right now, how much do you trust yourself that you can handle it all, that you can figure it all? You are a powerful being. You are here for a reason. You have a dream for a reason, right? So it's about working on that self-trust, on that self-belief. When you do have that, making decisions will be 10 times much more easier for you. I know what you're going through. I get it on that soul level. And I'm sharing with you what I did to overcome that. And that's been the biggest life-changing thing for me. And I know it will be for you too, right? Like one of my clients, she signed 3 high-ticket clients, left her corporate job in 60 days after making a powerful decision to work with me. So imagine what's available for you right now. Imagine if you decide to say yes to yourself, to trust yourself, to make a powerful decision, all the things you could accomplish in a short period amount of time, right? Those quantum speeds results happen because you move and you lead yourself and you trust yourself. And when you move past those fears and step into those desires and you give it your all, no matter what, that's how you create beyond your wildest dreams results. And I'm not saying it's easy to do. Like, it's not easy. But I know you can do it. And I know with the support, a support system, someone who's there in your corner, hell yeah, you can do it. Like I've always had someone in my corner. I've always had a coach or a mentor. And that's how I was able to create the life I've created for myself, to create the business I've created for myself. And yeah, it's just such an incredible container vortex to be in. So this is why I created a private Voxer coaching special for those of you who are ready to get the personalized support. So you will get unlimited private one-on-one coaching inside Voxer for 1 month with me. And this is perfect for you if you're an online coach or service provider. You're ready to create massive clarity and momentum. You want to start attracting your next premium clients in a way that's aligned for you. You want to feel confident and excited. And yeah, like it's going to be amazing. I have 2 spots left for this container. So DM me right now or drop #Voxer in the comments. Let's chat. Let's see if this is a good fit for you. Honestly, my goal for you in this container is to create massive clarity, because I find that the biggest missing piece is the clarity, right? Being clear on who your ideal clients are, your messaging, your offerings, your launch plan. We can focus on one area or multiple areas. Honestly, you are the leader of this container, and I'm going to be there to support you through everything you need. And trust me, it's a powerful place to be in. So like I said, I'm here for you. Message me if you have any questions. And I cannot wait to see you next week. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Powerful Female Leaders podcast. If you love this episode, make sure to spread the message, leave a review, and subscribe. I would forever be grateful for you. I also want to hear from you, and I want to know your feedback and your questions for future episodes. So don't be shy, say hi, and send me a message at Powerful Female Leaders Podcast on Instagram. Until then, I'll see you on the next episode.